Hey there everyone, I am Thakard, and I had to take a wee bit of a break. Oh man. Welcome back to Starfield, a game that has moments that's really good, and then they hand those moments over to writers that don't know what the hell they're doing. The number of quests in this game that have been quite good, and then they've turned the final part of the writing over to the JV squad. I mean, literally, the writing that came out of the end of the Samco questline was the most cringy freshman theater kid writing I have ever seen. It was just absolutely terrible. And because of that, the Vanguard stuff was really cool. The Crimson Fleet stuff was really cool. Some of the other stuff, really cool. That being said, we are going to work towards final glimpses here. I can't do it. I can't do it anymore. That last quest killed me. We are going to switch over to the other gal, and if she's like really awesome, maybe we do her story mission before we end. But we'll set to do we're going to go grab the power on Dionysius, and then we'll head out to Freya and Thalassa. And after that, we will see what happens. So, Cora,
I hope you're having a good day.
You deserved better. Those writers did you dirty. By dirty, I mean they didn't know what the hell they were doing, so they just half-assed it. It was like a monkey with a typewriter, and it didn't come anywhere near Shakespeare.
In the end, you chose the UC over the Crimson Fleet. Do you believe that was the right choice?
If I have to pick sides, I'm going with the bigger guns.
I can respect that. I am no supporter of the United Colonies, but I also could not bring myself to side with the fleet and what they represent. Did getting that close to Delgado and the fleet make it difficult at all? It can be harder to act against someone once you get to know them.
I'm never happy to betray someone who's counting on me. How about a thing that is rotting in prison exactly what he deserves? I'm never happy to betray someone who's counting me. How about a quote that says, I was doing a job, he was a pirate. I guess rotting in prison is exactly what he deserves, but
perhaps.
It's a little...
I would not have minded seeing him in pieces, but prison will suffice. It would be foolish to think, though, that we have seen the last of the Crimson Fleet.
I could have shot him.
Eliminated the leadership, but there are many more pirates out there.
There are all these people desperate enough to resort to piracy. They reorganize, we'll be waiting.
Little choice. For now, you should enjoy your hard-earned victory. You have done service for all of the settled systems.
All right. Where is Sam? I want to make sure I get... Apparently I can marry this chick.
Thanks for... I thought you deserved to know how proud I am that you chose to side with the United Colonies and put an end to the Crimson Fleet.
Obviously.
You've almost single-handedly saved the settled systems from one of its most dangerous enemies. I can't possibly commend you highly enough. Well, I'm not sure I deserve that, but I appreciate it all the same. What I want to know is what motivated you into making the right decision. You had Crix's legacy in hand, and you could have easily taken it to the key. Instead, You flew it to the Vigilance.
Could it allow the Crimson Fleet to become stronger? I didn't want to portray... That's it. I said what I was going to do, and that's what I did.
The Commander is an overly ambitious man, but his heart's always been in the right place. I'm sure he appreciates everything you've done. So, no regrets betraying Delgado, then? I imagine you and he formed quite a partnership right up until the end.
Bad guy is doing bad things. He wasn't a decent person. He killed people.
Agreed. With Delgado safely tucked away in a UC prison, things will certainly be quieter in the spaceways for a while. I suppose my final concern is how long this newfound peace will last.
A short while at least. We'll never be rid of him.
Given the fact that Navamora was never captured or killed, I couldn't agree more. My hope is that she was smart and went into permanent exile. I suppose only time will tell. Ah, well, it appears I've soured the mood of our lovely conversation.
Yeah, well,
I trust
you are
my
going to be my
mindless
future
prattle
wife.
hasn't been too much of a bother.
Nope.
Thanks for taking the time to listen.
Alright. I was told there's like a, hey, get married to the person and get extra XP.
Happy to
That's all I
listen.
care about.
You already know that you can ask. It was nice
Well,
talking to you again.
whatever. Yeah, supposedly I'm supposed to, like, be able to marry them? You know what? If I sleep, Sam will come running to sit by my bedside. Why? I don't know. There he is.
And there you are. Great. Share the wealth, right?
Sam, you're cool and all, but... You know what? Just give me everything. Yes.
Whatever, just leave. Do you need all of that?
Nope, but you're not carrying it anymore. I do really like this ship. This ship is pretty damn cool. Not gonna lie. Where's my, big box?
What did you need?
I need you to get out of the way. You're in front of my big box. Ooh, the Fury. Oh, son of a bitch, did I accidentally trade over some of my weapons? No, it doesn't look like it. Although I think... Okay. Yeah. Let's not screw this up, alright? Pardon me for a minute. I need to get a new charging cable. This one tends to not want to stay in like it should. Okay. The Revenant. I could have used that. That's a pretty cool gun. It really is. Let's give
You
you a
say
weapon.
relieved, but are you sure that...
Slow and steady wins races, they say.
I can understand that line of thinking, but even when talking about a species like the Terramorph, this decision means the Terramorphs will remain a threat for years
True.
to come, if not longer. And that is assuming it works at all.
I see your point. Maybe you're right. Still think I made the right
I
call.
appreciate your conviction. And I must say, I find it curious that you would agree keeping the Lazarus plant around is a good idea. It seems an additional, unnecessary risk.
It might be useful someday in the future. Best to leave all options on the table.
I do not think some potential future use outweighs the risk. At least the Freestar Collective will also know of its existence. Otherwise, well, it is good to know that this particular threat is behind us.
Alright. Can I talk to you again?
Do you need something?
Let's trade
I
gear.
am happy to help shoulder the load.
Alright. Actually, what's your base weapon? I don't know what her base weapon is. There you go. We'll give you both of those. That's not the right one. That's the right one. We finally have a decent amount of ACP. Or 45. I think that's a 12. Alright. I think that's what she would need for that. Okay.
I'm at your side.
Looks like it's tag you're in, Andreja.
Tag
Andreja.
indeed, Sam. We will see you later.
Andreja. I was saying like Andreja or something like that. Andreja. Alright.
Here, I have...
Yep, thank you.
Yes, well, it seemed like a good idea. I saw it earlier and thought you might like it.
Thank
That
you.
is all. Very well.
Andreja. Why am I... Is it all... Oh, I wonder if I picked up, like, ship containers. Ship things. From somewhere. There we go. That adds quite a bit of weight. Oh, I can't eat this food fast enough. And it doesn't really do enough to be worthwhile. It's a shame. This is another thing in this game that it's like could have been really good, but for some reason they decided to just screw it up. I don't know. Why? I just don't understand. Okay. That's probably enough for right now. We got some
Mom says
space.
we might go to Paradiso next year. She's all excited about smoke.
That'd be kind of cool. Hanging out at Paradiso. Year out though, that sucks. Alright.
Aw days.
We are going to Dionysus. Where is that at? On Olympus. That makes sense. Set course. I hope I get a chance to do some space fighting with this stuff. If I get attacked by pirates, I'm gonna disable that sumbitch. Take it for my own. Oh, it's Grandma.
Hello, stranger. I just finished cooking up some food. If you
Yeah, I
want to come
know.
on over, just pop on.
Normally I raid her pantries, but we have so much food. I barely even use it because at no point did I need like the buffs from it outside of. Oh no, it doesn't heal enough damage, and it's Sorry, I was looking at a scratch on my bottle. I couldn't tell if it was a crack or a scratch.
Even without life, there is the potential for beauty.
Or where are we headed? We are going that way. Maybe that way. There is something over there. That's it. I know that's the geophysical feature. Alright. Charging cable, get out of here. So it must be over here instead. That appears to be what we're looking for. Alright. Man, what a crummy planet this is. Way too rocky with way too much gravity.
This is what Constellation has been for. This place, the Starborn. All of it.
Temple Psi. Alright. Let me out. Let me out. Thank you. I haven't collected all of my powers either. I'm assuming all of these are powers. I literally have used the first one and nothing else, because nothing else is as good as the first one. I wish there was something so I could do a little bit more, but it's just like, first thing I got was force lift. So you mean I just lift something off the ground and it's stuck there and I just blast it? Yep. I mean, that seems pretty, I won't say overpowered. It's overpowered. Here we go again. The same exact thing for like the 5th time. Ba-boom. 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 Wow. Why those have to be the same exact thing every single time, I don't know. Alright, what do we get this time? And how underwhelming is it going to be? Should I try and, like, get all the powers? We found a lot of them on our own.
I do not think I could tire of seeing these magnificent...
Alright, so what did we get? We got... Pull. Well, that's a thing. I was seeing if I could see any more. Because sometimes they'll be like, hey, there's a signal over there. It's just like a feature. You don't even have to go search for it. You just like, oh, there's one over there. Already did that one. This is actually an interesting looking system. A lot of little planets. Okay. I guess we could go... Let's go talk to, what's his face again? Vladimir. No, I wanted to go there. Nope, no, go there. Lodge. Land. I like that ship. I really do. It's one of the coolest looking designs. I want to give it like little pointer guns on the front of the wings and maybe then like angle the wings up a little bit. Give myself more of a bulbous cockpit. I basically want a bird of prey, okay? I want a Klingon bird of prey. Don't get weird at me. I'm a nerd. I know what I want, okay?
I'm still getting used to this place. It does not quite feel like home, but hopefully someday.
Where the hell is Vlad?
Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. Nothing yet. Still, what is it?
Really? I'm gonna have to do this shit on my own. Okay. It's like, how can you not have found anything else? All you've had to do was do that, okay? That was your one job, dude. You had one job. One job. Really? We're back on Olympus? I mean, we literally looked at this planet like... Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I literally just clicked on that. You see reef. There we go. Man, if I have to go and manually find all those last powers, I'm gonna be annoyed. I mean, I'll do it, maybe. I mean, Vlad, go back to your damn space station. You got a job to do. Why the hell am I the one out here risking my life while you guys sit in your freaking garden eating, drinking stuff and eating food and all the other jazz? That's an incoming bad guy ship. We're not. just park it where there's space, that's all. Okay, you know what? I can move this cup over there. Time to do the switch. All right. I'm not even gonna mine. Before I've been like mining all the weird ore, but I have yet to find anything that's made with the weird ore. So I don't even think I'm gonna mine the frickin' ore.
Have you trained for hand-to-hand combat in low gravity? I feel that is time well spent.
It's like I haven't seen anything that this stuff is used for. And do that. It's like, wow, a quantum essence. That's not what I wanted to do. What was my... Oh, that was the button. Now you're going to tell me that I went out cold, and it's like, well, is that what always happens? Oh, no. You're not?
Is that it, then?
Seriously, that's what I'm asking nowadays, too. Is that it? I played that last mission, and I was like, is that it, then? Yep. You've figured out my entire feeling. And they're like, see, I don't want to get back into this, but I'm going to get back into it because whatever. There's a lot of this game I really, really like. And the fact that I think I like this game more than I dislike aspects of it. But the things I dislike are just so annoyingly glaring. That it's just like, it's made me not even care. Apparently there was more to explore. Don't care. Alright. Going the way the hell out here. Maybe this Shoza one will have one of these thingamabobbers. Let's do a quick run around and see if we can't scan something. Industrial outpost, a science outpost. Maybe there's something here. Don't care, Starborn guy. I'm out of here. It's not like I care about you anyways. Here we go. Let's see if we can't take one of these ships as our own. Whoop. All right, lock on. That one. Alright, that guy's dead.
You can't win this.
Should we try and take the Jackal as our own? I think this other ship's gonna blow him up.
United Colonies vessel to unknown continent. All in a day's work for UC security.
Yep.
I have a lot of my crew over here that want to send a heartfelt thanks.
Uh-huh.
Any way we can repay you. Done. You deserve it. We got to resume our patrol.
I'm not even gonna salvage anything. Alright. M. Maybe we can find something cool on one of these planets. Science outpost. We're looking for like a signal. I think that normally they would show without the scan. I'm not sure though. I would think so. I'm gonna assume that they do, so we'll go out here, shows a 3. Forgotten military base, civilian outpost. Oh, that's 5. There's 4. Civilian outpost, mining outpost, abandoned weapons station. Five. 6. Apparently 6 has something in orbit? What does 6 have in orbit? A sensor contact. Alright, let's do that. Let's do that. It's a cool looking ship. It has to be one of the best looking ships, I think. Alright, so apparently there's a sensor contact here. Oh, is that it? Oh. It's some loot. This wasn't from the fight before, was it? Maybe? I don't think so, but... I needed a little bit of copper, so I guess that's okay. Alright, nothing there. Number 7? Alright, nope. Number 8. Mining outpost. Industrial outpost. Just looking for a sensor contact, guys. That's all. Is that it? Which one's this? That's the last one. Okay, well, I was hoping maybe we would be able to find something. And the game said, nah, you don't need it. What do you mean? If I just power up my grav drive a little bit more, does that do it? If I have come out here and then you're like, oh, nope, you need it. Okay. Waste my time coming out here, and now I have to fly all the way back and pick up the other ship. Wonderful. Just what I always wanted. I'm gonna jump here. Maybe it'll allow me to jump to that other one. They look like it's closer. But some things you can't jump to other star systems from. Maybe there's an object in the way, I don't know.
Switching over to standard engines.
Well, hello. Shipping crate. And some silver. Oh, a lot of stuff here. Apparently, whatever station was here, they had an issue. It was a silver station. Elos retreat. Go to Elos? Have we been here before? It's like, hey, go to this location. It seems like we've been there. Almost all the sensor contacts are on like planets like this, or moons, stuff where people aren't living anymore. I can't ever remember being out here, but there's a thing there for me to do a thing. Wow, no sensor contacts. Come on, game. I feel like I'm being screwed with. I think there were like 2 or 3 of them in frickin' Cheyenne alone. It's like, and there aren't any out here? What is that? A fracking station. Don't care. Also don't care. Jeez. I understand we're getting out there. Really? There's a water world this far out? That must be one really radioactive planet. Well, that was kind of a waste of time. Let's see what the hell this thing is. Helios Retreat. Maybe I'll have something that will be of interest. Maybe we'll have something where I can switch out my ship. That would be nice.
Like touching down on a cloud. Your landing skills never cease to amaze.
If this is like some wellness retreat, I'm gonna start shooting people.
I am not sure rehabilitation can be a valid alternative to incarceration. But I would be happy to be proven wrong.
No wonder no one will work for you. My man is missing, and you're all just here, what? Waiting for him to wander back through the gate?
I was looking for a terminal. Is there a terminal anywhere? Trade Authority? Hang on.
Oh, hi. We're not exactly open, but did you need something for your ship?
Yeah, a different ship.
We're asking everyone to take care of any leeches on their ships. We don't want any Terramore storming through here.
Yo, true.
Sure, have at it.
Alright. The Star Eagle is awesome. It really is. I really, really like it. Apparently, you can't jump far enough. What can I have that... There's a Celestial too. That thing is pretty cool. It has lots of guns, which is fun. Do I just go in the Kepler? Razor Leaf. Space Hyena. That was one of the ships we were fighting. Warhammer 2. I really liked that ship too. That was a nice ship. Quite an enjoyable one. Ah, the OG. It couldn't get us out there either. Alright, I guess we'll go with the Kepler. Excuse me. You know what? M. Maybe that place has a story. Don't care.
Hey, Mayday! This is Ishida. Explosion, high energy research lab. Massive damage. Overrun. Requesting emergency evac. Please.
People are in trouble. Nishina Research Station. Okay, why not? We'll help out some civvies. Maybe by the time we do that, Vladimir will actually have done his damn job and found us something new. Big honking ship. Doesn't look as cool though, but it is big and honking. Apparently there's no air here for some reason. Oh.
What does your scanner reveal?
That is a creature. Those are plants. Those are more plants. And more plants. And more plants. Some water. How the hell do we get up there? Alright, we'll drive around, I guess. It's a shame that, you know, there isn't air on this planet. It actually looks pretty cool. Kind of savanna-y. There we go.
I heard something.
Hang on a second, how the hell do I get up there? Alright, I guess it's over this way.
Where have they gone? Coward.
Is there no actual way up into here without, like, climbing or some stupid crap like that? Alright. That's one way to do it.
Another victory. Well earned.
Yeah, all bugs are now getting squashed or shot. However we want to deal with them. If this is something stupid like bring me 20 bear hides, I'm gonna be pissed.
Missionary Research Station. You speaking. What is your business here? What? We haven't sent a distress signal? Nothing on the comms. No other ships in the system since our last supply drop. Look, what are you trying to pull here? Really? The High Energy Research Lab? Alright. I don't know what's going on here, but you should talk with the director. For security, I'm going to have to ask your friend to wait out there. What's inside? Stay with me and don't make any sudden moves. I'll get the door. Welcome to Nishina.
Alright. Well, she isn't here anyways. She's exploring something somewhere. I don't know.
Step forward. Scan is clear. One moment. Attention all. I am declaring Okonia. All sections are now on lockdown. Senior staff, protocol Delta. So, there. Be right with you.
Now I feel like shooting everyone and figuring out what's going on here. Come on, walk your ass around. Thank you.
Ethan Hughes, Chief of Security. If you'll follow me, I'll show you to the director.
All right.
We'll take the back way up.
Okay, the back way. Are you gonna walk or what? Move. Thank you.
Here, you can see our lovely storage area. Don't touch anything. So,
what the fuck? Okay, that was different.
What the? Easy! Easy! What the hell was that?
You tell me!
1 minute, you're following me, and then you're just gone. Minute later, you pop in out of nowhere looking like you were in the middle of a fight.
I was! Zoology, Class 4 Octopedes, Azure Exoskeleton, Spice Metasoma.
Kataxi? That doesn't make any sense. They're a native species, but we haven't seen any in years.
We're in a time warp.
Never let you inside.
We're in a time warp.
Some kind of stealth tick. Who are you working for?
If I had stealth tech, I wouldn't be arguing with you in a hallway.
Look, I don't know what's going on. Let's get you to the director.
Oh, that has to be it. That was actually a good line. Jeez. Okay. Okay, now I'm interested.
This way.
1 minute. Last time I tried to touch something, you know, despite your warning, cool shit happened, okay? Just saying. That one moment was the most entertaining thing I've had happen in this game in the last... Oh... 2, 3 play... Yep. Oh yeah. We jumped into the future.
Who's there? Oh, thank God. Finally, someone came. The distress signal. You picked up the distress signal, right?
Are we talking through pillar.
Yeah, I know. I wouldn't have made it much longer. It's been so long. I'm out of food, out of water. But I made it. Wait.
Nope.
How did you get in here?
Hughes is talking to me, taking me to see the director, and then I was just here.
Hughes? Ethan Hughes? But he's dead. No. This doesn't make any sense.
Are we jumping into the future?
The accident. Maybe this is a side effect of the accident. If the probe is still feeding power to the distortion, then...
Probe, distortion, right.
Right. Sorry. 3 months ago, I was calibrating an experiment in our high-energy research lab.
This is actually entertaining.
There was an accident. An explosion. It caused a gas leak. Sparked a fire. I was trapped in the control room. There was nothing I could do. They're all dead.
You're experimenting on an artifact?
An artifact? You mean the metallic ob...
Just disappear.
Found the artifact.
Wait. He's back. All right. We're on our way up. Hughes out. I was just filling in the director. Let's keep moving.
You guys have an artifact, which you should not be screwing with.
The director's office is on the second floor, end of the hall. You can't miss it.
Alright, so this is where it is. So we're doing... Hey, but at least this is an entertaining way of doing stuff. Oh, it's not good for him. Oh, hang on a second. We got journal entry. This slate contains Dr. Brakova's personal journal. Mr. Hughes reported an emergency within the particle accelerator engineering team. Code Blue, full trauma kit on standby. Was it methane poisoning? A bite from some terrifying venomous life form? No. Evidently, Mr. McCormick dropped a drill on his foot. Ow? Oh, okay. He didn't drill his foot. He just dropped a drill. Okay. That's not as nearly as bad. There's been an explosion on the research level. Full security lockdown. Alarms blaring. Hughes is trying to regain control. I am, of course, standing by. There's a hydrogen leak. The explosion must have ruptured the tanks on the research level. It's in the ventilation system. We can't contain it from up here. We can't evacuate because of lockdown. Hughes is still trying to reset the system, or at least cut the air interchange, but it's going to take a few hours. If the levels rise much further, the entire facility could combust, which it did. Everything in here looks a wee bit singed. Hey, at least the credits didn't burn. I don't even know what I'm saving credits for anymore. Just, I guess, buy more ships or something.
This way.
You are not nearly worded out enough about this.
Director?
Thank you, Ethan.
Come in. Kaya Patel, Research Director.
And this is our chief scientist, Maria Hughes. Ethan said you disappeared right in front of him. Twice now? 3 times?
Director, you can't be taking this seriously. Look, I don't know who you are or what you're doing here, but there has to be a rational explanation for all of this.
I'm shifting to an alternate universe or something. Can it? I already know about your experiment. You found an artifact you have no idea what you're dealing with.
An artifact?
You mean the source of the distortion? No, we don't. Enlighten us.
I've seen what they can do. It's why I'm here. We're connected to the multiverse, countless other realities. There's a key to the temples, to the unity, creation itself.
Really? That's all you're gonna say?
No. Fair enough. You have a prior connection with them then. Maybe that's why this is only affecting you.
Whatever this is, I keep shifting to another universe. I don't know if it's another universe or another time.
That is quite a claim. What makes you think that? Tell us about this other universe.
It's burned out. Raphael was the only survivor. You're all dead.
Raphael died in the accident.
Wait, burned out? The leak. Director, there was a hydrogen leak right after the accident. It was contained in a minute or two.
But if it hadn't been, it could well have caused an explosion.
Another universe, though. That's a lot to swallow.
Raphael is dead?
Presumed dead. The research level has been locked down since the accident. We still don't know exactly what happened.
If he survived,
you were screwing with the artifact. Tell me about the accident.
This facility and the research level 2 kilometers beneath us were built to study a gravitational distortion. This artifact and the field it creates. 3 months ago, our chief engineer, Raphael, was calibrating an experimental probe when something went wrong.
We still don't know what happened. There was a series of explosions, and somehow it's still running.
Raphael said the probe is feeding off the power feeding power into the distortion. It's keeping the Stargate alive.
That would make sense. That's why the field strength keeps increasing. We have a control unit for the probe. After the accident, I tried to use it to shut down the system, but the kill switch isn't responding. We could shut it off manually, but the entire research level is locked down. We can't even get down there.
Well, I could go in the alternate reality down there, and then I would reappear in this one, and I could fix it.
How? I told you the research level's locked down. We can't even use the damn elevator.
Maybe I could, in the other universe.
What?
Clever. In this other universe, Raphael survived. He made it back from the lab, so clearly his elevator works. Take it, and you might be able to shut down the experiment.
This is crazy.
But first,
shut your pie hole,
Maria. You have to do
Maria.
something about your shifting.
Control it. Can we control the shifting?
We can't shut down the probe, but we might be able to adjust some of the other parameters. It's risky. We don't know what we're dealing with, but... All right. It's worth a try.
Then it sounds like we have a plan.
Come with me. The control room is in the fabrication lab next door.
We actually have something interesting going on that seems to be fairly well written. I'm enjoying myself again. Who would have thought it would be possible? However, we will see where this mission goes in the next episode. Hope you all have a wonderful day. Catch you next time. Bye-bye.